Match coming out of the ring now from Juarez in Mexico. 235 pounds. This is Enrique Mercado. Enrique Juan Mercado. And here comes the big Russian with a controversial boot. 285 pounds from Moscow, Russia. Alexei Smirnoff. He trips getting in. The fans laugh. But this guy is something else again. Notice that right boot is loaded a bit higher than the other one. There's the bell. Smirnoff, he taps that boot and loads that object. That's the fans believe there's a foreign object in there, and taps the heel to unload it. Whether he actually has something in there, we can't say for sure. It's never been proven, but it sure appears to be, I'll tell you. Now they're in the referee's hole. They'll have to break it. Smirnoff and Mercado. Consistent winners here on your international television network. This is a very important match. The referee's back is turned. That's when Smirnoff likes to tap the toe of that boot, and the fans believe there's a foreign object in the shoe, and that brings it down to the forefront where he then kicks his opponent. And of course, kick can certainly hurt. This one just about scatters brains. That's why fans feel there's got to be something in there. And of course, then he taps the heel to put it back in wherever place in the shoe that the foreign object is supposedly at. This is, of course, for claims. A lot of wrestlers feel the same way. We can't prove it one way or another, at least at this point. He'll be in serious trouble with the National Wrestling Alliance if he indeed does have a foreign object in there. Oh, look at that Mercado coming back now. Tremendous strength by Juan Mercado. Just a big Russian. He's spotting him about 50 pounds. Well, very strong, but Mercado's Smirnoff steps over the Bible, and he'll have to break it. Referee says wrestle. Block by Smirnoff. Mercado trying to counter now on sheer strength. Oh, you got a bell in there. The muscles are flexing. Oh, he's going down. He grabbed the air. He's an agony for the referee. Of course, the fans are screaming. Can't blame them. Here again in there. Takes Mercado down. To his feet now, just about, well, now he's on his feet at the 1 meter. First locking there down by Smirnoff, and now, oh, look at that. They've got both hands locked together. Mercado trying to separate those hands. He twists that arm now. Mercado with a smash in there. Good wrestling there by Juan Mercado. Mercado. And unlocked from behind on Smirnoff. A big Russian with a controversial boot. And Mercado putting the pressure on Smirnoff. He wants to give it up. And he says no. Again, Smirnoff saying no, no, no. There's a tremendous strength to Mercado. The knee in there takes Smirnoff down. Hammerlock by Mercado. Enrique Mercado with a hammerlock. Twists him completely around, gets those shoulders down there. One. Smirnoff bridging up very nicely. One count again on Smirnoff. Oh, punching there by Juan. One. No. Smirnoff edging up at the count of two and a punch in there by Mercado. Puts him back down. One. Smirnoff rolling over. Mercado with that hammerlock. Putting the pressure on. Smirnoff hollering, no, no, no. By Mercado. Not this lock in there now. Reverse this lock. by Mercado. Oh, listen, stay tuned now. As soon as this match is over, I'll have some big news on Kevin Sullivan. Whipping him into the turnbuckles. It's his arm. Twisting around Mercado. Juan Mercado twisting that wrist around. He's got it good. There by the big Russian. Another vicious match. Mercado fighting back. One, Ricky Mercado, come on. That's the big Russian. Whoa, rolls him across the ring. Floors him. Over the press. One. That's all. Russian off the count of one. Mercado in there again. Twist that wrist around. There's a bit of the turnbuckles. Another punch. Head first on the turnbuckles. Referee running him out. Another again head first. And again by Mercado. The referee turns him around. Oh, he's in the chair. Here comes Mercado. And he's out. He is out. The press. 1, 2, 3. And the crowd is booing. Smirnoff with that loaded boot. But he is the winner here. Now he taps his heel to unload it. Yeah, we'll have that news in just a moment about Sullivan. Let's go to Miss Wrestling. She'll give the star to Alexis Smirnoff with that controversial boot. The winner here over Juan Mercado. And that big news on Irish Kevin Sullivan. Well, Kevin is okay. We're going to have him out here in just a... Here he comes. Here comes Kevin Sullivan.
Hank, this Bob Roop, he won't stop at anything. I heard him talking, saying that my people that support me is scum. I'm scum. Let me tell you one thing. What he did, it makes you wonder who's scum. Roop, you hurt me a little. You didn't cripple me. I'll be all right. Because when I get you, I showed the people my movement, what I did to you before, the last time we wrestled, when I put 19 stitches in your head. That ain't nothing, Daddy. I'm going to put 19 stitches in your head, 19 stitches in your arm, 19 stitches in your leg, and then I'm going to do something then to you. That's what I'm just going to do to start, brother. Because, hey, Roop, you embarrassed me and you embarrassed my people. And the other thing is, Roop, you didn't cripple me. That was your big mistake. That was your big mistake. You had a chance. You blew it. You didn't cripple me. But when I get you, it's going to be a different story.
Thank you, Kevin. Hey, let's hear it for Kevin Sullivan. Bob Roop, you spent that $5,000 a little bit too quick. Hey, we still got more news. Be back right after this. Smirnoff meets Dean Ho, hopefully, here this coming Saturday, November 12th. Are you going to accept Mr. Ho's challenge?
Well, listen, Hank. I got a lot of trouble with Dino. I wrestled him many times. The guy crippled me. He even say it's not true. He even say I'm lying. But I gotta tell you one thing, Dino, since I'm back, I already beat you twice. I beat you here on a TV studio, and I beat you in the Cow Palace, right on the middle. So I got nothing else for me to wrestle you one more time. But I'm always study. Regardless of my opponent, I always study his background, his country, and I find out one thing about Hawaii many, many years ago, when at that time, when those people was very honorable people. But today they're not. But if you go back all those years, they used to have a custom there. When somebody lie, or somebody cheat, or a drunk, or a thief, they used to shave his hair. So that guy used to walk around town and be ashamed of himself because he had no hair. It'll take maybe 2 months before your big black hair come back, like most of Hawaiian people. So, Dino, you've been lying all the time since I'm here. Since I'm back from Russia and after the miracle happened to my foot. Now you've been lying. I do this, I do that, I never beat you. You always give an excuse. But that will be no more an excuse because I'm going to accept the match. But to only one reason, you're going to put your hair in the line. If I beat you, I'm going to be the one who's going to cut your hair so you will not be able to come back here. And I know I will. I'm going to shave your head.
But you'll take your boot off if you lose.
Your head on the middle of the ring, and now you will not come back here bald head, because you know what that's mean for you people of Hawaiian. It's a shame. You're going to be ashamed of yourself, because you're going to walk around, the people will not ask you what's happened.
And we may find out what's in that boot. We got to go.
So you're going to walk with no hair on your head.
Okay, we're out of time. Till next week, Hank Renner saying goodbye, everybody. Ringside, Dr. Richard Russell. In the ring with your referee for this evening is Jack Holloway. Here comes Johnny. Here comes Ray Stevens from the far side getting in the ring there. From New York City, 250 pounds. And he's giving away weight to Johnny Charisma from Melbourne, Australia at 260. There's the bell. Here we go. This ought to be a dandy. Ray Stevens and Johnny Charisma. Charisma, incidentally, gave you the wrong weight. He's 270. 270 on Charisma. 250 on Ray. Whoa! Ray Stevens. He's held the U.S. title more than any man in the history of big-time wrestling. They'll have to break it. And that referee's holding a side headlock by Charisma from Melbourne, Australia, 270 pounds. Ray Stevens. Choking Stevens over the top rope. Ray likes to go by the rules now if he can. And obviously he can't here. But here's a guy that can break all the rules and then some. A master of breaking rules. Ray Stevens. Lock by Charisma. Here, and down goes Stevens. One count on Ray. Stomping that arm, Charisma. Arm lock by Charisma. Johnny Charisma. Great Ray Stevens. Look at that crowd. They love him. In case you couldn't hear that. Hollering, go Ray, go. Charisma with the hair. Stevens certainly one of the most explosive wrestlers you'll ever see. Ray likes it rough. Grew up on the streets of New York. He can handle his own against anybody. One of the all-time great wrestlers in the history of wrestling, Ray Stevens. This big Johnny Charisma. Twisting that arm around, putting a lot of pressure right at the elbow. Oh, hair! Very cleverly done. Ray shakes his head. Twisting that arm is Charisma. But it is Stevens on Charisma. Tag match to follow. Charisma, they're in the ropes. turnbuckles. Ray Stevens taking a battering now. Again, head first. And again by Charisma. He'd better be able to finish. Oh, watch out. Stevens coming. Stevens. Oh, man. Roughly coming Ray. Don't pull a hair. Well, right back with a hair goes Stevens. Head first in the turnbuckles again. Hey, Stevens loves it this way. You want to get vicious with Stevens, hey. He can break holds that haven't even been invented. A hammerlock. Good move by Ray, who of course also a very fine wrestler. Takes the man around and down goes Charisma. Stevens has that arm way up between his shoulder blades. There's tremendous pressure on Charisma. Ray putting it on. The referee asks Charisma if he wants to give it up. He says no, but he's in tremendous pain. Look at that Ray. Pushing that arm up higher and higher. Referee call for a break. Charisma is down. Ray breaks it with a good stomp. Charisma wants timeout. Well, you don't have timeouts in wrestling except between falls. The match is more than one fall. Oh, there's a shot right into the throat of Ray. Charisma denying it. Kicking there by Charisma. Looks like that hit Ray right in the throat. Charisma grabbing the hair of Stevens. Rolls him into the ropes. Ooh, there's the knee in the midsection. There's the press. 1, 2. Whoa, almost all the wind knocked out of Ray Stevens. Coming in with the boots now. Charisma kicked right in the head. Doesn't that go, Ray, go? Over the top ropes is a disqualification. Through the middle ropes is just fine. Ray after him again now with the hair. First into the left. Charisma back in there now. Charisma saying, hold it, puts his hands behind him. That won't stop Ray. He wants to shake hands. Look at Ray right in there. Puts that pressure on. Charisma's head turning a beet red. His face beet red. We'll give us a chance to see it here. Here there by Charisma. The other referee calling for a break. Charisma with a smash in there. And the arm twisted over the top rope. Putting it on Stevens. He's a tough one. Wrong work on Stevens. Elbow by Ray. Not dandy. Another smash in there by Stevens. Grabs Charisma. Across the ring. Kick by Stevens. Charisma heads outside. Beautiful wrestling in there by Ray Stevens. Count going on Charisma. He has a 10 count to get back in the ring. Counts up to 6. 7, and Ray interrupts the count. Charisma's back in time anyhow. Here comes Stevens. Choking his man. Charisma back with a punch. Again on the back of the neck by Charisma. He grabs Stevens. Whips them, slams them into those turnbuckles. Ray hit very hard. Smash in the midsection. Side headlock. Now run down. Star to Ray Stevens. He is the winner here over Johnny Charisma. I don't know what Smirnoff was doing in the ring, but anyhow, we'll be right back after this. We're going to call in Alexia Smirnoff, and I want to find out if you lost your mind. What in the world are you doing up there?
Don't worry about it. I did lost my mind. I'm not sick. I'm not an animal, and I don't put my nose on a business and somebody else. But I brought a film with me here to show you people, and that's why I got this film. So I got a good reason to what I did, because usually I don't do that. But let's show that film, and you'll see why I did that.
Okay, let's show that film right now. There it is.
That's it. Look who's coming behind me with no reason at all. Look, Ray Stevens comes in and hit me for what? He's got no reason, no business to do there. And there, when I hit him, I says, hey, what that guy's doing there in the ring? So I hit him back, even with a clipper, because he had no business to do there. And I didn't even know who was the guy till to the moment he came to the ring. And he put his nose exactly what he's not supposed to do. And look, he's going to try again. I win that match. I was supposed to cut the hair of Dino. Look, he's got no business now. He attacked me behind like most of the American people. Look what he's doing. Behind me, I don't know the guy, nothing. And you can see now. So that's the reason why I did lost my temper. I'm not crazy, but I just want to teach him. I want to teach him a lesson. I don't want to see his face.
Oh,
and I
you
just
better get out of here.
Good lesson, okay?
Right here I am. Get in the ring.
Come on, get in the ring if you want to. Come on.
Ray challenged him to get in the ring.
I gotta tell you what, get up, go business for you.
Whoa. Smirnoff, you better leave. Ray.
I'll guarantee you one thing. That bald-headed, ugly-looking dude, I'll get him in a match, and when I do, I'll break both his arms and both his legs, and I'll guarantee you I'm going to try with everything in my power to get a match.
Hey, when Ray says he'll do something, he always does it, believe me. Okay, our tag match coming up right after this. That's champion Bob Roop.
I want to show you people something really, really ugly, and I'd like you to get a close-up on this. Look at that. That's an ugly, nasty wound. This wound was inflicted by the fist of Kevin Sullivan. And if you look closely, when you took a look, you notice there's not too many scars on my head, because I'm a fantastic athlete and a scientific wrestler. It takes a ruffian and a thug like Kevin Sullivan to do something like this. I had to wait 3 hours to get sewed up for a specialist, a plastic surgeon from the East Coast, to fly out here. And during that wait, I suffered a lot of pain, because all I could remember was Kevin Sullivan beating on me, and I was seeing him through a haze of a film of my own blood. And when the surgeon got here and sewed me up, he told me that despite everything he could do, I'm going to have a scar here. And that means that every time I look in the mirror, when I'm shaving for the rest of my life, I'm going to see a scar, and I'm going to think of Kevin Sullivan. And that's the last memory I have of him, is him pounding on me, and I cannot go to my grave with that memory in my mind. I have a way. The memory I want in my mind of Kevin Sullivan, when I see this scar and I think of Kevin Sullivan, I want the memory of him where he is both physically and emotionally and mentally a broken man. I don't want to just break his arms and his legs. I want to break his heart, and I want to warp his mind. And I want to finish this thing once and for all, because I found out something Saturday night at the Cow Palace. I found out where Kevin Sullivan gets his strength, and he gets it from you people. And when he came down to the ring, he was very, very strong. But as the match progressed, and you begin to see the kind of champion I am and the kind of fighting heart I have, you started losing your support for Kevin Sullivan. You started supporting me, and I felt him losing his strength. He hit me with his best shot, and he busted me open, but he didn't even knock me down or knock me out. Well, Sullivan, If your friends hadn't come down there and pulled me off you, I would have beat you and finished it right there. I want a match with you that will finish it once and for all, till the best man wins. I quit, Texas death. I don't care what kind of match it is until one man cannot continue, because you and I both know in that last 30 seconds we were alone, you and I both know that I was the better man.
Okay, Mr. Roop, I think you'll get your wish. I'm sure Kevin will go for that. That's Saturday, November 12th. Kevin will be on TV here next week, and we'll ask him. Right now, the Von Steigers in a tag match right after this. Team Ted Heath, and they're disqualified. They're disqualified. Mr. X and Barry Orton are the winners of the disqualification. They're still working on Ted Heath. Oh, they drop him right across the knee of Carl. Barry's out here cold. Here comes Orton. He grabs Ted Heath. Says get out of here, and they leave. Especially with Les Thornton in there from Manchester. Hey, let's go to Miss Wrestling. Wait a minute, here's Carl.
That's the second time that Les Thornton's come in the ring to interfere in our match when we beat these two geeks. Before the week is out, Les Thornton's going to pay. We're tired of people jumping in our ring in our matches when they don't sign the contract.
Well, there you heard the Germans, the Von Steigers now back to Miss Wrestling. She'll give the star to Mr. X and Barry Orton. The Von Steigers, Carl and Kurt Von Steigers, the loser on a disqualification.
What we'd like to do, never mind what happened in there, what we'd like to do is show the people. We got a treat for the people. We want to show the people what happens to somebody when they talk the promoter into splitting us up into single matches. If you'd ask them to roll the film, show them the film.
Yeah, we've got the film. Okay, let's see it right now.
Now here's your legend. Your legend, Ray Stevens. Look where he is. With handcuffs like a common criminal. He's probably been wearing handcuffs half of his life if the people knew the truth.
This was a single match, and you're both in there.
You split the Von Steigers up, and when it's all over, you got to pay the price, and that's exactly what Ray Stevens is doing right now.
This is after the match.
He's paying the price.
After he beat you. Well, your brother Carl has walked off in disgust. Kurt?
You always get my brother upset. Now, let me tell you something. Ray Stevens got a beating of his life. Now, this is what he has to pay, just like my brother said, by talking the promoter and splitting us up. Now, Ray Stevens is walking around. He's probably in a hospital somewhere. Now, you see that this is a typical German move. We invented that move back in the Vaterland. Now, Ray Stevens is walking around somewhere or laying around in a hospital somewhere, and I understand that he is challenging us to a tag team match. Is that right?
That's correct, with you having put your title up.
That's right. Now, who is his partner going to be?
Well, we don't know. We're going to try and find out from Ray this week, but he's got somebody he's teamed with quite a bit, and he just says he'll have a partner that will take the title from you guys.
So obviously his partner is supposed to stay anonymous, right? He's going to be a mystery partner, right?
Possibly.
Well, let me say this, Renner, and to you, Stevens, wherever you're at, you can get a mystery partner. We don't care who the man is, how big he is, how much he weighs, where he comes from, what kind of reputation he has, because when the Von Steigers are together, we don't care if you have Andre the Giant, because when the Von Steigers are together as a team, they are unbeatable. Nobody in the world today will take the World Tag Team Championship belts away from the Von Steigers, and that's final.
Well, the Von Steigers have been great champions, we've got to admit that. But I'll tell you, if Ray Stevens says he's got a partner that can take the title from him, I'll go along with Ray, and hopefully we'll hear from Ray by next week and find out about that, just as we will whether Kevin Sullivan, and I don't think there's any doubt about it, will accept the match with Bob Roop here Saturday, November 12th. Get those tickets early. Hey, that's going to be dandy. By the way, right now, a title match, TV title match, Bob Roop and Dean Ho coming up right after this. Dean Ho and his beautiful television championship trophy. And just before we get into that title match, there's a film that Dean Ho has asked us to show. And Dean, what is it about?
Well, this is living proof right now, because of what Smirnoff claims to have done. I mean, what I claim to have done to Smirnoff. He says I broke his leg, where he had to go back to Russia to have orthopedic surgery done on that leg, plus the fact that he now has to wear orthopedic shoes. Now, I have proof right here, which I will run for you people, thousands of people out there, including you shut-ins, of a film taken in Japan. This film was taken on September, remember the date, September 16th. This is shortly after when he claims that he had to go back to Russia to have that operation done. There he is now. Now look carefully. Watch carefully, you people out there. Watch that leg. I want you to watch when he gets in that ring, if he limps, if he has to hobble at all, because this is proof now where this man is lying, he's cheated, and he's done everything to try to use that boot, or that so-called orthopedic boot.
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the boot. He doesn't even appear to have an orthopedic boot on. He doesn't, in fact.
No, sir. He's walking very well, if you people notice. He'll walk, he'll stand, he'll run on that leg. And if you notice right now, he's not even limping. Please notice that.
So all this thing about him having to wear a special shoe, and probably the fans and a lot of the wrestlers has suspected it are right, he does have something loaded in that boot.
Well, whether he has it loaded or not, I feel that there is something that he is concealing in that boot. And there's no doubt about it that someday, somewhere along the line, I'm going to remove that boot.
Get that foreign object out of there.
That's right. I know there'll be more than foreign objects.
Okay, Dean, good luck in your match coming up. Will render a decision. Waiting now for Mr. Roop. Dean is in there from Honolulu, Hawaii, 260. Here comes Bob Roop, Florida. They're set to go. There's the bell. We'll keep you apprised of the time. This is for the TV championship. Dean Ho, the champion. Bob Roop, who is the United States Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, is the challenger. This ought to be a dandy. Roop used to have this title. He wants it back, you can believe it. Worse than anything. Dean with the top wrist lock now. Test of strength in there between the two of them. And you know, points are very important here, because whoever has the advantage, at the end of 10 minutes, he'll get the decision. Of course, it's up to the referees. We can only score unofficially. But, of course, every half a dozen or more TV title matches we've had here on television, not too many of shouldn't have gone to 10 minutes. Quite often there's a winner before. But in case there's not, there's a few minutes. Very important who's doing what minutes. Title defense, Dean Ho decision, Carl von Steiger. Fans might remember that. He's got his hands full here with the United States champion, Bob Roop. What a minute gone by. Bob runs the ropes. Every hole, very important on points. And he's right on his feet. He says he had it before. He did not lose it on TV, which is true. He did lose it. And the match was not telecast to Dean Ho. Now he says he's going to take it back right here on TV. Dean Ho coming up to the best of that. Some good wrestling moves in there. Champion, getting more money, prestige. Roop has his legs over the bottom there, and they have to break it. Dean Ho says, I don't know what he's talking about, let's wrestle. He's saying no. Side headlock by Dean Ho. With the pressure on. Dean Ho getting points. Championship. Roop up there. That's got to score a few points for Dean Ho. He's certainly the leader here in points, and now unofficial opinion. Good arm lock by Dean Ho. Dean Ho. Here and there by Bob Roop. Throws him off. Good leg trip on there by Roop. And Dean kicks him off. He's up and ready for him. And at this point, with a little over 4 minutes gone, there's no question Dean Ho's in command. And no time limit there, remember, to a decision. Before, Roop has put a rope. Back on him and puts the leg over the bottom rope. Complaining. No. There's a signal to the referee that the match is half over now. There's 5 minutes gone. 5 minutes. They're up and in by Mr. Roop. Hard Roop on Dean Ho. Trying to get back some points. And of course, defeat Ho. Not leave it up to the referee. You know. Saying no, last for the referee. Counters on the chin lock. Good bear up by Roop. He's putting everything he's got into it, 250 pounds. He is a strong wrestler, Bob Roop. He's getting his own place now. Dean Ho trying to counter with a chin lock. Bob Roop. Tying up points. As long as he can hang on Roop drops down. Ho over the knee. It floored Ho. Ho is stunned, and Roop is shaken up. Both men, I think Ho got a little rush to it. Roop staggering is on his feet. Ho is still down. There's the press. That can be it. 1, 2, no, sir. Ho's out of it. There's 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes left in this match. Putting the pressure on Dean Ho. 2.5 minutes. Over 2 minutes to go here. Roop hollering how much time he has the right to know. Very important. Smash in there. It's a good one by Bob Roop. Another punch in there by Roop. He's dominating Ho right now. It's 2 minutes even. There's the press. Less now. 1, 2. This Roop would like to get the pin, and that would settle it right there. Picks up Dean Ho. Roop's got his feet in under the ropes to break it. Roop going to the choke there. I don't know, choke. That won't score 9 points. Scissors and a band-aid. That's those big legs of Dean Ho. Right around the waist of Bob Roop, squeezing all that breath out of him. Now the referee asking Roop if he wants to give it up. This could do it. Well, we're coming up to the 1 minute mark. Coming up to 1 minute. 1 minute to go. 1. But again, Roop puts that foot over the middle rope. He'll have to break it. Time becomes a factor. This last part can decide it. This last part. Dean Ho. The ropes again goes Roop. To go. 30 seconds. He crashed into the knees of Bob Roop. Now referee counting on both men. We're down to about 15 seconds. 15. Okay, the winner of the match on points. You'll see it for yourself. He'll raise the hand to the winner, Dean Ho. And Roop attacks him. Dean Ho's the winner and still champion. Roop's after him, but he is the loser. Trophy Ho! Here's the trophy. Oh no! The referee grabbed the trophy just in time. Ho's after him. Oh man, Ho's after him. He was going to hit Dean Ho with that trophy. Dean Ho, the Kung Fu rope, dives over the top rope. Well, runs into the camera. He's taken out. All out of here. Hey, let's go to this wrestling. The winner, Dean Ho over Bob Roop. Sensational decision. And thanks to the referee. He didn't have that trophy wrapped around his head. Well, hey, we still got more. Be right back after this. Free for this evening is Terry Garvin. And here comes the happy Hawaiian, Dean Ho from Honolulu, Hawaii, 260, and Ted Heath, the former Mr. X, at 237. He's from England. Here's Bob Roop, the United States champion, and his partner, Barry Orton. They're both from Tampa, Florida. There's the bell. Here we go. Dean Ho is going to to start off against, well, Roop and Orton. Talking over against Bob Roop. Referee says, let's go. Bob Roop, the United States champion. Dean Ho, the television champion. Of course, this was a tag match. His title is not up. No love lost between these two. End of the ropes.
1, 2.
Well, Roop over to confer with Orton. Yeah, referee's hold again. Referee calling for a break. Oh, Dean Ho's ready for him. Roop wants to shake hands. Oh. Ted Heath hollering, don't try that. And believe me, Dean Ho's not going to. And Roop says, I'll show you by my wrestling. Not going to break any rules. There's a headlock. Both men. Roop hanging on to that headlock. Oh, throws him off. Whoa! Oh, a double chop in there. Roop backed off. Watch out, Orton from behind. He grabbed Dean Ho. Here comes Ted Heath. They got Dean Ho tied up. Choking him is Barry Orton. Hitting Dean Ho. Barry Orton. A bounty hunter. Oh, Bob Roop's got Dean Ho. Whips for the ropes. Graham hitting Dean Ho with his body there. Drags Dean Ho out in the middle. Ho's out of there. Roop going back in. Forcing Ho to his corner. He can tag Barry Orton. I don't think Dean even saw it. Oh, smashing there by Orton. Grabs the headlock. Dean Ho coming out of it. Top wrist lock. And Orton with a tag back to Roop. Bob Roop now with a headlock. Oh, Ho in there with an elbow. Ho coming up with a top wrist lock. There's the tag. Here comes Orton. Roop holds him. Orton kicks him. Smashing there by Barry Orton. Dean Ho trying to get over to Mr. Ted Heath, formerly Mr. X. There's the tag. I don't know if the referee saw it. He had his back turned. No, he did not. And he cannot call what he can't see. Bob Roop takes Dean Ho down with a headlock. The referee did not see that tag. He's not going to allow it. Here comes Barry Orton, kicking ahead. Headlock, down goes Ho. Scissors by Dean Ho. Barry Orton, yes, both feet over the bottom rope. They'll have to break it. Referee telling them to release the hold. Barry going after. Oh, a leg trip in there by Dean Ho. Watch out! Bob Roop from behind. Smash in there by Barry Orton. Headlock, down goes Ho. Orton around from the other side now, again with that headlock. Here comes Heath. Heath with a leg trap. Leg. Whoa, ring. The throw hold in there by Ted Heath. And Orton into the ropes. Here and there by Heath. Oh, another leg trip. Heath bringing him over there. Orton kicks him off. Oh, look at that. Heath landed on his feet. Takedown by Ted Heath. Brings Orton out to the middle of the ring. Over by his corner. Jumps on that leg. Whoa-wee. And a step over toe hold by Heath now, who tags Dean Ho. Ho's got the other leg. those shoulders down. 1, 2. Orton kicks out. He's to the hair. Here's Dean Ho. Kicks that leg down, goes Orton. Twisting that leg of no, they're twisting it around. And Orton kicks them off. Scrambles over to Roop. Whoa! Down goes Roop. And Dean Ho going to work. Roop with a foot up there. Kicks Dean Ho off right into the turnbuckles. That shook Dean up. Now Roop after him. Picks him up. Kicks him. 1, 2. Out of there at the 2 count. Trunks in there by Roop. Drags Dean Ho back into the middle of the ring. Leg lock by Dean Ho. That's standing toe hold. Leg and toe hold by Dean Ho. Kicking that leg of Roop. Working on it pretty good. Orton reaching for a tag. Roop trying to do something to get out of there. Dean Ho putting that pressure on. Twisting that leg around. He's up there. Whoa! Watch out, Roop kicks him off. Tremendous monkey flip. Right back with a leg lock. And a half Boston Crab by Heath. Boston Crab. Orton coming in. There's a tag to Dean Ho. Dean Ho, a step over toe hold now. And watch out, here comes Orton. Rip in the eyes is by Roop. Well, he distracted the referee so Roop could rip the eyes. Choke hold by Roop. Choking Dean Ho. Out of that choke hold. Referee count him off. 3. That can bring a disqualification. Here comes Barry Orton. Right back with a chokehold on Dean Ho. Again, that choke by Orton, using that bottom rope there for support. Has that headlock. Like a type of karate. Oh, trying to get over to Ted Heath, can't do it. Orton tags Bob Roop. Roop rolls Ho in there. Here comes Ted Heath. Ted Heath, elbow smash in there. Orton's in there illegally. Oh! Smash on Orton. Roop forces him into his corner. Here comes Orton again. Watch out! Dives in, goes back with a knee. Now Roop in there. That's trading punches. Watch out, Orton. For Heath. He's on him with an elbow. Disqualified Bob Roop and Barry Orton. The winners, Dean Ho, Ted Heath. disqualified Bob Roop and Barry Orton. You're disqualified. Putting your hands on the referee.
We beat these guys fair and square.
You're
in the middle of the ring, they were beat.
You're disqualified. The referee is
the referee disqualify us. How can they beat fair and square right in the middle?
Oh, yeah, sure you did.
Disqualified for coming into the ring.
Now, the referee has disqualified you guys. Let's go to Miss Wrestling. She'll give the star to Dean Ho and Ted Heath, the former Mr. X. They are the winners over Bob Roop and Barry Orton on a disqualification. Another big tag match coming up now. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.